need some chips, you better get them quick, or maybe it's crisps, but either way, it's QuickChips. We are here today, Brandon and Heel Will Mahoney.
Snack time, palate, and what's the fever for the flavor of a Pringles got for us today? It doesn't say it's new, but I've never seen it before.
I don't know if I have or not, because there's just so many flavors out there, and sometimes they just kind of blend in, but this one is Buffalo Ranch. And I'm sure they've had some kind of Buffalo Extreme Heat, something like that before.
Probably.
I don't know if they've ever mixed the Buffalo and the ranch together.
Yeah, and there's no extreme branding on this or anything. And in my normal travels around the area to the different stores, I'd never seen these. I just happened to go into a Walmart that I never go into a week ago, and they were sitting there, and I was like, I've never seen these Pringles before, but I don't know. I know they're out there because I did a quick Google search, but I was like, I've never seen these. No, they never had them. So, new to us, new to you.
That's right, and just like they always say, for some reason, you don't just eat them.
Don't just eat them.
You also digest them.
You poop them.
Other things to
You pop them.
Or, like we learned in 1994, you could smoke them.
Oh, that's true.
You also, you masticate them.
You do masticate them.
Ooh, that is buffalo scent.
Absolutely. Lots of buffalo scent there. It looks like it's only dipped in buffalo on one side, though, kind of on these chips, because...
Oh, yeah. It's kind of the one end.
Got a little tip there.
Yeah.
Just a tip.
Interesting. But definitely heavy on the buffalo scent.
So
there's no like confusion what it's trying to do.
Nope.
It's just a matter of how these Pringles are going to taste.
That's right. Maybe, it's the buffalo and it's the ranch?
Maybe.
But shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't the buffalo be predominant and the ranch be...
Yeah, the chaser.
Yeah.
We might be overthinking it. Let's taste them and see what happens here.
Right.
Ooh.
Really is a ton of vinegar going on there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it does kind of transition from the buffalo to the ranch across the chip. So I think they definitely put a little more of the buffalo sauce up front.
Uh-huh.
So it might be like a ranch dusted chip that has just that buffalo dipped on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's kind of intense.
Yeah, no, the vinegar is very high on it, and that's not my particular favorite part of a buffalo, I like the savory, sweet part of it with the vinegar in the background.
Yeah.
This is the vinegar in the forefront, which I'm not digging on. And also, ranch also isn't my most favorite flavor either.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, I want a little bit of that, but this is like pretty much the two parts of the buffalo thing that I don't really dig the most.
Okay.
But I like them in the background, but this is them in the forefront. So for me personally, this is a weird flavor combo, but the vinegar is like way, way strong. So if you're into vinegar flavor, you're probably really going to like these. But for me, it's, I don't know, man.
Yeah, and it's like in terms of the buffalo, because it's so much vinegar, it kind of lacks that pepper flavor that you usually get from the buffalo.
Uh-huh.
That mixture of the vinegar with the pepper and the butter or whatever it is that you end up getting. But anyway, yeah, just not really my cup of tea, although I would keep eating them because they have a spice to them, and I tend to just kind of punish myself that way, make my tongue burn after a while. But otherwise, I don't see too much use for them.
Yeah, it's a sour heat as opposed to a sweet heat.
Yeah.
That's the difference. I dig a sweet heat, and this is a sour heat. But if you're into that vinegar taste, and heck, if you like ranch, I mean, you'll probably be more into these than I am. I'm going to go kind of low, go 2/3 on them, because that's just my personal flavor preference on these.
Yeah.
I'll have a few, but I ain't going to buy another can of them.
No, and I think I'm going to go ahead and be very close to that, but I'm going to say 5/8. I'm going to say, better than half, and I eat them if there was a dip standing by, and I was at a party and they were there, because they're not abhorrent, they're not, disgusting. They're just not hitting the right note.
Yeah.
So, yeah, about 5/8 there on the Pringles Buffalo Ranch Flavor Potato Crisps, or as they were called in the 70s, newfangled potato chips.
That might explain why we haven't really seen them around and why they popped up on, or they might not be that popular a flavor.
Maybe
just
not.
For what the flavor profile is. All I know is this Pringles, we popped and we did stop.
We're definitely stopping.
So
anyway, what you don't want to stop is joining the SAS group on Facebook. Hundreds of the coolest people are in our group, and you should be too. Why aren't you? Also, follow us on all the social medias, including Twitter and Instagram, at Brandon Reich SAS and at Heel Will Mahoney. When you do, you have to remember something very important.
You gotta always, no matter where you are, use hashtag SnackSociety all day, every day. When you're following at Heel Will Mahoney and at Brandon Reich SAS on the Twitter and the Instagram machines, use it on the Facebook, use it all over so you can see what we're snacking on, what you're snacking on, and join that 4 horsemen of the social media universe.
Like, favorite, share, and subscribe. In the meantime, in between time, we'll see you next time on QuickChips. Bye-bye.